Hi you guys, this is Misty with the Oracle Evolution. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to jump into and ask the angels message for the sign of Pisces. So let's go ahead and get started. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Also check the description box if you are interested in booking a personal reading. So Pisces, let's see what messages the angels have in store for you today. Okay, the first card out that we have is Time to Simplify. And I'm being drawn to where it says find your flow state. So this has something to do with, I'm really getting the sense of like removing things from your life or cleaning up your life, or it could even be like your environment, your friend circle, something like that. But what it's going to do is if you have been feeling stuck or stagnant, it is going to allow you to move forward with whatever it is that, like you have, whatever it is that you have in mind. The next one that we have is deep stillness. Deep stillness. And I'm looking specifically at meditation. So I'm getting the sense of like once you sit down, if you take the time out to sit down and meditate, that is going to be the way that you're going to open up. I'm hearing a whole new world. So this is like a way that you're going to open up some type of portal to maybe some new ideas, or new opportunities when it comes to, this could be work, your career, love, whatever, friendship, family, anything like that. But for each one of you, since this is a collective message, like everyone, it's going to be a little bit different. So only you are going to know like what this is for. Wow, your next card, hold on, you guys, it fell to the floor. Yeah, sacred space fell to the floor. And I'm really kind of getting this. I'm not going to take it, but I'm going to speak on it because it might be for someone. But I'm really, with it falling to the floor, I'm kind of getting the sense of like someone needing to come out of, like someone spending a little bit too much time, or like just be mindful of like if you decide that you want to, you know, make sure that you're focusing on your meditation or your meditative state, that you don't use that as an excuse to just kind of escape from the world altogether. Okay. This is strictly meant to help you. It's meant to help you, like to give you downloads or to give you some type of creative ideas or some type of clarity, so to speak. And once you get that clarity, you're meant to come out and you're meant to live your life. So the next card that we have, it says is use your discernment. So this information that you're receiving, it's meant to help guide you, because I'm focusing in on where it says be guided. Okay. I'm also getting the sense of like for some of you guys, if you have had some issues with, like maybe you feel like you made some bad decisions before in the past, your angels are really asking you to just forgive yourself for whatever that, whatever you feel like was an injustice that you've done to yourself, or whatever you feel like you've done wrong. There's no right or wrong, right? So we come, we live our lives, we learn our lessons, and the goal is really just for us to learn and to make decisions based off of that, and to improve, right? To do better, today than we did yesterday. Okay, so don't just like sit and stew in that, and don't let that kind of keep you stuck to where you're afraid to make any decisions to move forward. Yeah, wow, this is it feels kind of scattered, by the way, with the way that the cards are just kind of falling all over the place. And that's interesting. Now you have light codes under time to simplify. And I'm being guided to where it says remember your truth. So I'm getting the sense of like someone who is using something to cover things up, about themselves, to mask themselves, right? And I'm getting the sense of like someone needs to remove that mask because it's preventing you from being in your flow state, and from walking, like from going smoothly along whatever this path is that you're meant to take. I'm also getting the sense of like someone who has been wearing a mask for so long that they've forgotten who they truly are, and what it is that they stand for. I'm kind of hearing like some of you guys need to lay off some of the television, lay off the television, And yes, definitely the internet. I don't know if some of you guys are doing the news on the internet, but for some of you guys, that's kind of it's kind of, I'm getting the sense of like it writing on your genetic code, like it's getting you to basically believe certain things or kind of change your way of thinking. But that's kind of the whole purpose of some of the shows that you're watching. It's meant to persuade you to someone else's line of thinking, and you're forgetting who it is that you really are, what you came here for, and you know what it is that you truly stand for. Okay, I'm hearing my ways are not, their ways are not my ways, or something like that. So there's something about that, like, and I'm also getting the sense of like someone who's been undercover, right? Like someone is like undercover, and it's kind of like you're there to infiltrate like a certain society or membership or gang or something like that. I'm thinking about like kind of like those undercover officers or whatever. And it's like some people get in it and they're in it for so long that they forget that they're the cop or the good guy versus like their mask that they're wearing of being, the bad guy, like who it is that they're sent there to watch or something like that. So some of you guys need to just kind of be mindful of that. That could be like, literally for some of you guys, or it could be spiritually for some of you, like forgetting who you are, and like part of your path is to remember something about yourself along your spiritual journey. Yeah, and we have awareness in the third eye, and that's funny because it's right there under deep stillness. Um, yeah, and I'm looking specifically at where it says allow inner vision. So when you're in that meditative state, someone is resisting. I'm getting the sense of like someone who's resisting information. Someone might be very visual. Someone might have the gift of sight, so clairvoyance. And once you start having those images, it's kind of like you're fighting against them and they kind of disappear. But you need to learn how to allow them to come in so that you can fully receive what it is that you're meant to receive. Okay, and that will help. Again, it's going to allow you, it's going to give you some clarity so that to help you along your path. Yes, and it's all where it says under use your discernment, we have take a step. So going in that stillness and allowing those visions to come forth so that you're receiving the information that you need so that you can use your discernment, so that you know which path to take, which way to go. And then don't just stop there. Once you know which way it is that you're supposed to go, then you need to actually take those steps. And this, I'm looking specifically at get into action. So you do need to take those steps once you receive the downloads. I'm also getting the sense of like where we talked about the flow state, well, time to simplify, and we talked about, removing clutter or something like that. I'm also getting the sense of like someone who's like an information junkie. You're just collecting information and you're not taking the actions that you're meant to take with the downloads that you have received. Okay. So those are your messages, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching. Again, this is Misty with the Oracle Evolution. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you liked it, if you loved it, and you know what? Even if you didn't, and don't forget to check out that description box and book a reading if you are interested in your own personal reading. Thank you guys. I love you so much. Have a good day. Bye.